Hey everybody! Hey everybody, it's Campfire Trish, and I'm in my backyard going to be doing some cooking on my solo stove using my cast iron frying pan, and also in my little fire pit we're going to be doing some Dutch oven cooking as well. So it's a twofer today, but it's going to be, I think, a quick meal once we get things going, because it's just going to cook up quick. So yeah, we're going to be doing Sam and Lee were my mighty hunters.
Hunters.
Well, they're hunters and fishers. They hunted for our food, and they were successful and got some catfish and some crappie, I think it was. So we're going to be cooking that over the fire, and I'm going to be doing some just some cornbread, and I think we'll have some other sides coming along. We're getting other people not cooking outside to assist with those, but that's going to be our main thing, is just cooking up some easy cornbread and doing some fish on the fire. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so you can see here I'm going to be using my 12-inch Dutch oven, cast iron Dutch oven today. And what I've done is, you can see that I'm using one of the 8-inch pie aluminum foil or aluminum tin pans for my cornbread. And I just used just a simple box of Jif cornbread and made it per the instructions. Made sure my pie iron, my sorry, my cat keeps rubbing against my legs. And I'm like, hey, it's hot, stop. Just my little, the aluminum foil, I sprayed it off with some Pam and put my mix inside. You can see here that I've taken some aluminum foil and folded it and made like little, see, look, he's like all over my foot. It's like, love me, I love you. But I pulled it so this way when it's done, it's going to be a little bit easier to remove my cornbread from my hot Dutch oven. So you can kind of see how I folded it up. It's all connected, well, one this way, one this way, and so hopefully it'll be easy to pull up later. But yep, here is my cornbread. Again, just made it per my the box instructions. And after my coals, so I've got my solo stove going. We have also got some coals and apparently some paper towels going on the side over here. And once we get all that nice and hot, we're gonna get everything cooking. Be back in just a jiffy. Haha, jiffy. And of course, as I wait for our fire to get nice and warm, just taking a moment to look at the flowers. Aren't they pretty? Got some nice little bees working them. What flowers are these? Sam, do you remember? Are they wisteria?
Yeah, wisteria, something like that.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
They're very pretty. They're one of my perennials. Yep, very pretty. All right, so we put my big, usually indoor cast iron over the fire. It's got some canola oil in it, so that's starting to heat up. We're using canola oil just because it can tolerate higher heat. So that's the purpose. That's the reason why I went that direction. You can also use like avocado oil. I'm trying to think what else. Sunflower oil, I believe that's the other one. Sesame oil, I mean, that would be great if we're doing like an Asian cuisine, but just check and see, make sure you're using a high heat oil if you're cooking over the campfire. We got our coals ready. We're going to be getting those ready to accept the Dutch oven in just a moment. All right, so as you can see, we're arranging our coals. We want about a 400-degree oven. So we're going to do 12 coals on the bottom and 18 on top. That's what we're trying to get to. And you can see Sam's kind of counting and arranging as we speak. As mentioned, it's going to be 18 on top. I will, I'm going to link or post here also a little conversion, cold conversion temperature chart here too. I'll post it right now so you can see it as we place our coals on top. This is, I believe, based on a 12-inch Dutch oven. So kind of keep that in mind. Obviously, if you have a smaller Dutch oven, your ratios are going to be smaller because it will heat up faster. So bigger, the same thing. I don't know if they make a bigger than 12-inch Dutch oven. I'm sure they do, but like I said, I've got the 12, and that's what we're going to go with. What we'll do is it's supposed to cook about 15 minutes. So I will be, we'll be turning the top and also the bottom so that way it evenly cooks. Now remember, I'm doing a pie pan inside of my Dutch oven, so it might take a little bit longer just because it's not flush, but so we'll see. We'll be checking that pretty frequently until the top of the cornbread is a little bit cracked and cooked through. It's not jiggly anymore. So be keeping an eye on it. Be back in just a few. All right, so it's been about 4 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do our first turn. What?
Are you turning the lid?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Did you hear him? He just like freaky freaked.
Hey, I thought you were trying to turn the whole thing.
Mm-mm. So it's about of a quarter of a turn.
Yeah.
And then I'll let Sam do the whole. Oops.
Oh, come on, turn.
There you go.
We get a minute. We get a minute. There you go. Should have made it more level. Might have some lopsided cornbread.
That's okay. All right, so it's been a little over 10 minutes. And so I'm just going to take a peek at the bread. So it still needs to go a little bit longer. I can tell it's not browned on top yet. So I'm going to put it, probably do another 5 minutes. And we're going to turn everything yet again. Yeah, we'll check in about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, our oil is definitely hot. You can see that it is rippling. Can you see it rippling? And Sam actually is cheating. Not really. He's using a thermometer to check it as well. Another check we can do is just sprinkle a tiny little bit of that seasoning and we can get a good little fizzle. So what we've done with our fish fillets, Sam did it earlier, he prepped it earlier, is he soaked the fish in milk and Frank's Red Hot. Is that what you use? Mm-hmm. We like a little spicy, and then after soaking it for, I don't know, a little bit, maybe what, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Mm-hmm. So how long? He then dredged it in some fish fry. I'm not sure what brand it was.
Just Louisiana fish fryers that around.
Yeah, one of those. I mean, we alternate which kind we're using, and because this is so hot, it's going to cook up pretty quickly. So he'll just be watching it, he'll be turning it, but actually it's doing a lot better than I originally thought. I thought maybe our fire was going to be too hot, but
it died down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Smaller.
There we go. We'll just keep it, make sure it gets a nice golden brown. Make sure those fish, luckily the fish is thinner. Sometimes he actually caught some thinner or smaller, I shouldn't say thinner.
Both thinner and smaller.
Catfish this time, which I typically prefer. I think the bigger the catfish, which are fun to catch, I just don't think they taste as good maybe normally. I don't know.
We're not catching huge catfish, you keep them anyway.
Well, true, but I think the bigger ones sometimes I just don't like as well.
These are really smaller, much smaller.
What type of catfish were they?
Channel cats.
Channel cats. Hopefully they'll be tasty. but that's what we're doing here. And again, it's not going to take long to cook. We'll see if Sam brings home any additional catfish. We're going camping next weekend. Well, cabining again at one of our favorite parks. So make sure I'll probably do a little video on that in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that. But sometimes he'll catch some nice size catfish there as well, just depending on how lucky he is. I don't know if you were lucky the last few times.
Last time we didn't catch any.
Yeah. It all depends on the river levels. If it's too high, too low, you know what's going on.
Too much grass.
Yeah, I was about to say it was really grassy last time. So, yeah, be on the lookout for my, hopefully in a couple of weeks you'll see a camping video. And we are still working on some of our previous vacation videos as well. So I'm not quite sure how it will all play out, but yeah, be on the lookout as Sam is continuing to cook this yummy fish. It looks really, really good. Look at that nice color to it. It's really pretty. Really pretty. But once they're done, we'll take them out and let them rest on some paper towels so some of the oil can drain off. Paper towels. And we'll go from there.
Batch number 2.
I like the, ooh, it smells good. I like the fish nuggets. Yummy.
Almost missed one.
There's the ones we just finished. Beautiful. And it's time to check that cornbread again. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes. It needs to go a little bit longer. I think what I might do is speed up the process and add a couple of those coals to the top if they have some body to them still.
Well, what you might do, huh?
Yeah, well, Sam will do it because, you know, he's my fire guy. He likes to play with fire. I'm pretty feisty. Right?
Say that.
My fire. Got a little red to my head. He just doesn't want me to get burned.
Bright red or stark white.
That's true.
That's all you are.
I'm
2
afraid to
shades.
eat. That's
2
right.
shades for you.
Yes, that is true.
None or bright red.
Yeah. All right, so we'll let those cook. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes again. All right, it's been a little over 5 minutes. I forgot to set my timer earlier. So we're gonna take a peek. Ooh, that looks good. Let me just make sure. Yep, that's good. Good to go. It was firm. You can see it's cracking and it's browned. All right, baby.
Oh, let me leave this off.
Yeah, I think so. And we'll get that off the heat in just a few. I'm just trying to get these pieces up. All right.
She thinks you can do some basket weaving here and pick it up by the tin foil.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah. For those of you disappointed that there's no disaster.
All right, so we got some yummy vittles going on. I got the oldest daughter made some macaroni and cheese. We got some green beans. And of course, we've got our stars of the show, the cornbread and fried
Is it down in the
fish.
middle? Yeah, it looks good.
So we're gonna give it a whirl. You can see that I added some butter to that cornbread.
Butter.
Because you gotta have some butter on your cornbread.
Did you
And
get both kinds of fish here? Or
I have
did you-
no idea.
you did not? Oh, see, now I gotta fix you up here. Let me see here. That's catfish.
I think I got them from
That's
the.
catfish.
Apparently, I didn't get it right.
Well, you want to have a true comparison. You're the one that says, I don't know if I like catfish anymore.
Is that the?
That's crap.
Oh, that's a big crappie.
Yeah,
All right.
I catch big fish.
You sometimes too. Yep. All right, so let's give it a try. put this in my lap and try not to
How
dump
about I
it.
hold this for you? How about
Sure.
that? There you go.
That's awesome. So which one should I try first?
I don't care. You're gonna try both, so.
I am. Is this the catfish or the crappie?
That's the crappie.
Let me try the catfish first. So that way I don't have it foiled. I'll try a little bite first.
Here you go. That's real good.
Yeah,
That's real good.
that is better.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I even have ketchup, but I don't need it. That's tasty.
It's very good.
Very surprising. So that's the catfish. Here's the crappie. I'll take a bigger bite this time.
What do y'all say, crappie or crappie? Also good.
That is good.
Of course, Lee, who loves fish, isn't here right now. Ha ha ha.
No, because I'll eat it all. I honestly don't know which one I prefer better.
They're both really
They're
good.
both really good.
I told you. It's just we normally get really big catfish.
Yeah, I think I like the smaller catfish. We've had them before.
Yeah.
When we went to Belle Isle State Park, we usually catch smaller.
But even though that's blue cats and they're a little bigger, they're still bigger.
Yeah, but they're still smaller than the channels.
These were around 14, 15 inches long. They weren't huge. They were juveniles.
And here's some cornbread. I mean, it cooked really well. I will say it took a little bit longer than the 15 minutes that you cook inside your oven.
Okay.
But it wasn't hard to manage. It was easy to manage. Like I said, at the end there, I threw some more,
You can keep talking.
I know, don't make a mess. I threw some more, well, Sam threw some more coals on top, just so it would kind of speed up the process. But it's great. The middle's cooked through. It was really good, really easy. You guys saw me do it. Yeah, really easy. And that's some good looking
That is really good.
meat right there.
Fresh caught today. Mm-hmm.
So otherwise, and the catfish was caught yesterday?
2 days ago.
Friday. Yeah, today's Sunday. I'm like, what day of the week is it? I don't know. I have to go to work tomorrow. But otherwise, really good, really simple. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put out new content every week, so if you've enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and be on the lookout for new content. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next Saturday, bye. Now stop eating all my food. He ate it all, y'all.
Keep talking.
Bye, all.
Bye.